Buster, always thinking about what he wants. It just sits on his broke ass soul. No, I don't want your number. No, I don't want to give you mine. And no, I don't want to meet you nowhere. No, I don't want none of your time. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Welcome to Buzzworthy TV, and I'm your girl, Lady T. And it's what? Jumpstart January, y'all. And yes, I had to go back. I had to take it back to my girls TLC because I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. I wanted to talk about this Kickstarter campaign that T-Boz and Chili are doing, aka TLC. They've actually launched a Kickstarter campaign to fund their new and final album. They want to release it independently, and they're raising money to fund the album and also pay for promotion. And now, it's funny because you do get things. This is so funny. Like, when I went to research this, I just thought it was funny. Like, wait till you hear this. Okay, for like $10, you get a list of their favorite songs and they sign it. That's for $10. For $15, you get a digital copy of their final album. I think for like $1,000, you get a chance to go with them to the movies. Whichever group member of your choice, you can go to movies or whatever. And for $5,000, y'all, one of the TLC members of your choice will come and spend the night at your house for a sleepover. I was like, wow. And you know, a lot of people have been talking. Like, some people are like, you know, their whole thing is, you know, what happened to their money? Like, is it really that bad? Are they really that desperate that they got to go on Kickstarter and virtually beg and equate themselves and saying, hey, I'll spend the night at your house, or hey, I'll go to movies if you just donate some money? And I was kind of taken aback too when I heard this, because last time I checked, when the TLC movie came out, they said that they had re-signed with Arista Records and they had a forthcoming new album. And all of a sudden, we hear no more about it. So I'm kind of wondering what happened to that. And then, you know, a lot of people are like, well, why don't they ask their celebrity friends? Like, I know they got some people that'll support them. I mean, they put out good music back in the day. So I know they got some people in the industry that love and support their music. So why they ain't getting no money from them? And a couple of people have donated from the music industry. Katy Perry donated $5,000. New Kids on the Block donated $10,000. And I am kind of too wondering, like, what happened to their money, because I know they're going on tour with Nelly, New Kids on the Block, and it's supposed to be like a really highly anticipated tour, you know, of 90s music. I was about to say, would I go? You know what? If I had like a whole bunch of, you know, disposable income, I probably would. Because I like Nelly and I like TLC. New Kids on the Block, not so much, but hey, whatever. Yeah, put that down in the comments. If you had the money, would you go to the upcoming tour with Nelly, TLC, and New Kids on the Block? Anyway, so, I mean, that does kind of make you wonder. Like, and Chili's on that new show. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, she's on a new show. They about to go on tour, so I don't think they broke, but yeah, it does make you wonder. And then, you know, so a lot of people are like, should they be asking fans for money? And I was thinking the same thing. Like, you want me to donate and then I got to go out here and pay for this album when it come out? But once I found out that, hey, when you pay your $15, you do get a digital copy, I was like, okay, so you do get a copy of the CD, the album. But if you want to buy like like a hard copy of the CD, you will have to go buy it at the store or whatever. But I'm like, okay, my donation is basically what I would pay for a CD, so I'm not mad at that. But yeah, at first I was like, why y'all asking me for money? Shoot, y'all, even if y'all broke, y'all got more money than I got. But whatever. And then, I'm just trying to figure out what they do well. Now, put this in the comments. I want to put this into an open forum. Would you buy TLC's final album when it comes out? Because so far, they've raised, their goal was $150,000. And they've already surpassed that goal at $175,000. And I think their campaign ends on February the 19th. So yeah, put that down in the comments. Would you buy the album? Or would you donate? And as far as what I think, if it'll do good, it's sad to say, but I don't think so. A few reasons. Number one, I love TLC. I go up for TLC. Like, come on now. But, I mean, it's a couple things. Number one, they haven't put out any real music since the 3D album. That was like early 2002. So that was over 10 years ago. So they haven't put out any real music in over 10 years. So that's a strike against them. And then number two, people just aren't buying music like they used to, which is sad. It really is sad that people have to come up with creative ways for people to even consider to buy their music like this. Like, even though some people are calling it a little desperate, it's getting their name back out there. So it's a good publicity stunt. So it might draw, it'll draw some people's attention to donate or buy the album. Or how people got to go on these reality shows to get people at least interested to consider to buy an album, And we got so many great artists out here that are just struggling. So considering the state of the music business and considering the state of, the fact that they have not put out a full album over 10 years, I would like to see them succeed, but I don't think so. So, yeah, write that down. Write that down in the comments, too. Do you think their album will do well? Well, anyway, y'all, this was just on my heart to just, talk about it, because this group is one of the top-selling groups of all time. And the music industry has been depleted so much that people got to go on Kickstarter. And like I said, I'm not hating, because one thing about TLC is they're resilient and they always are reinventing themselves. So this is definitely, a form of them reinventing themselves. So I'm definitely not hating. I support them. I want them to come back. I want them to come back strong as ever. Because, y'all, let me tell you, I went up for that song, Meant to Be, that song that was at the end of the TLC movie. I went up for that. And, yeah, I'm going to be honest, I illegally downloaded the single. Anyway, y'all, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. So, till next time, peace and love.